It's a pretty frigid December day in our nation's capital. We got our space heaters on full blast up in the booth at FedEx Field. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16. We've got a good one in store between our visitors and the Washington Commanders. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And Charles, you think about this offense, it's kind of a tricky time of the season because you're 14-0, looking to see this one out to the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting a little banged up. Maybe could use some time sharing, some time on the bench just to rest. How do you approach the rest of this regular season?
I'm telling you, you don't ask the easy stuff, do you? I mean, you created a heck of a situation there, and actually you didn't create it. You presented it, and you're exactly right. It is tricky because your eye has to be on the ultimate prize, which is the Super Bowl. That's paramount. But at the same time, how much fun would it be to go down as one of the all-time great teams and join the 1972 Dolphins as the only undefeated team to win a Super Bowl?
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson.
Good job.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Julio Jones with touchdown number 8 on the year.
Don't let him put 70 on your head.
You aren't going to put 70 on me.
This
You barely fucking moving the ball. Don't tell me on this. God.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. And the kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. These two teams met in our nation's capital earlier this season with the Commanders picking up the win at FedEx Field. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. It's a second down run with Sanders. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as good running gets them to about the 44. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. In motion left goes a tight end. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. This defense for the Commanders, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And with the playoffs ahead, this is how you build momentum because they pitched a shutout last week, and I don't care who you're playing. That's not easy to do at this level, and they're playing their best football at the right time of year.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Hurts sets up to throw it. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run, 30 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield, instead checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 12. Here's Hurts to throw.
Oh, good hit, bro. Fuck this football. What's that, bro?
Take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Throwing is Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. The wind is at his back here in the 2nd quarter. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. The throw over the middle taken in, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now a first down throw, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the 50, it's Watson.
Come on, boys.
Knocked away.
Why is y'all taking so long to get me off of the bed? Damn.
Defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
They'll go. It's Gibson. And some room to work. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Once more, Gibson. And some room to roam now. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
So that's the way we playing against the rules.
As we step aside
I got no problem with it. I
quarter.
got some shit you can't stop.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Watson, he's going to do it himself. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
Come on.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Deshaun Watson taking it in from 11 yards out. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Eagles Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the game.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. That's into the crowd.
Oh, move.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick
I'm trying to get there fast.
Washington touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this week.
My bad, boys.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines throwing for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Come on.
58 left to play till we hit halftime.
I can't keep off his toes and fucking keep dropping passes. Like, that ain't gonna work.
But it's going to lead to 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Hurts steps away to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Okay, throw the ball.
Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Let me throw the fucking line.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get on his own sideline and in his locker room. Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense.
Oh, my. It ain't meant for me to win, yo. It ain't meant for me to win.
You owe us some explanations.
It ain't meant for me to win this game.
Nice job there by the coverage, understanding
He's gonna back down a fucking
situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball,
oh shit, loose stop, bro.
It ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, here's Gibson.
You barely getting shit off. I'm dropping passes, like wide open passes, bro.
A quick throw
Look at this
here out
shit.
to Brown. And the result
Look
here,
at this
a
shit,
pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back.
Dude, stop! What the fuck is he stopping for?
De'Ami Brown. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Commanders are able to add on to their first half lead.
They have really had their way so
Think
far
it was
in the
right
first
there. Oh,
half.
you got
They
popped
wanted
out.
to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league.
Oh,
They decided to
you're
try
as good as you think
to
you
get
is.
one more
I ain't worried
as they
about
headed into
that.
the half, and they got it done.
Extra point by
I mean,
Sly is
okay.
up and good. And a route is on.
So you ain't gonna, in other words, you ain't gonna lose the game?
Washington kick team back
All right,
out there
okay.
now as they will send
I'll
this
see you in the
one away.
playoffs. I'm dropping wide open passes. Like,
From a yard or two
then
deep,
all you doing is playing the run.
return.
If I'm dropping wide open
He
passes,
stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard
and then you keep
shy
no
there
huddling,
for 24.
like shit. I mean, I ain't got no problem with it, but I can run one defense or one play.
The
Feel like
Eagles
you playing within the
offense set
rules.
to begin their next drive. I don't think
Lock
they
the
need to
fuck
be
up and
reminded
just
of
go.
the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score
Like,
deficit waiting for them at halftime.
look at
Unless
this.
they can get something on the board here before intermission. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start
Like,
the
you are
drive,
just
but
giving
this
me,
is
like,
gonna
this
wind
is.
up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half. Trying to hit a big chunk
Shit.
play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on.
Yeah, that was my bad. That was a bad pass.
Intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Commanders are going to
I'm just watching my people just watch you go past.
So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the
Fight back, face with tears of joy.
I'm fighting back. I'm fighting back. I'm fighting back, young guy.
Tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now Watson.
You got to use your CP, you can't do it all for you.
Touchdown Commanders.
I think he's dropping the pass, yo.
Pass of this first half. And the Commanders will
You don't have to do the dropping passes, bro.
before halftime. And again, it's
I'm talking to somebody else.
A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
They'll start by running the option to the right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
This shit is hilarious.
Another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
But my nigga don't go fast.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. It's caught by Sanders. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and they'll make a small dent in that big deficit as it's down to 27. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
Yeah, Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
Pass midfield.
When it ain't meant, yo.
So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we?
I'll pay to let you heard that.
On Christmas Eve, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Camera angle is crazy, face with tears of joy.
Number 3.
I love my camera angle.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football.
I actually got this shit off a lot.
Here as we resume action in
Long
this
time
third
ago.
quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found.
Let's go to work, boys.
He's solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Steps away.
Good way to fucking... What you standing for, young fella?
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Fuck you stand there for?
He'll drop to throw. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yeah, Juju.
Get this down to around the
47-yard
line.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
That's hard as fuck, huh? Okay.
Going for it with
Come on, fucking 17.
Needed some inches.
What you go outside for, huh?
The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense will take over.
Nobody outside, you go outside. Come on, boy.
49-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
He's a lot of the tackle.
68 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. This will be caught by Brown. And some room to maneuver.
Man, certain shit just ain't happening today, bro. My boys are ping-ponging the fuck off of you. This is crazy right now.
They'll run with Gibson.
Look at this shit here. Look at this shit here.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Gibson again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. They will indeed snap it to Watson.
What the fuck are y'all looking for?
Washington touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball.
My niggas are really watching. Just watching. What are you stopping for?
Well, he has been fun to watch.
Nobody over there. You don't want to go.
Certainly not fun
Come
for
on,
that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral.
There's nothing I can do, man.
Right now because
shit like that happening.
Carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away.
This is on a fucking pit, man.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably going out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Good shit. Good way to stay back there. So he's going back there the last minute.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he's got room. And touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to cut into that down.
Finally.
And that run.
Do you see the shit that's going
If you
on?
would have clicked on guy, you might have intercepted it. You have to user on this game.
I mean, no, I know I need to use it, bro. But, okay, I'm with the gotta use the part. Fine, dandy. But there's no way in the world dude should have just kept fucking going over there. There was nobody over there from the guard. Like, nobody. It was only one fucking person. What is he going back and forth for? The ball's up in the air. What is he watching? The ball's in the air. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, one fucking person can't decide between 4 people. One person, one ball.
Definitely got a user.
Say it again, bro.
CPU won't play.
What'd you say, Lou?
They'll turn to Sanders, and he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run, and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Yo, ain't this the Lou that used to play with D.S. Show?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yo, Lou.
Take it at about the 1.
Get the fuck out of here.
Damn, 40 points already.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna try something else so you can slow some of this shit down. See if I can slow some of this shit down.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But, oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. But it looked like Washington.
When I tell y'all it ain't meant for me to fucking win, it ain't meant for me to win, yo.
That was going on. We have an injured player out there in need of some attention. Always unfortunate.
It ain't meant for me to win, bro. 3 niggas knock him down. This ain't. You know it ain't, but shit ain't meant for you to win, bro.
Now here's 2nd down. Here's the backup, Jacoby Brissett. That's going to be caught downfield by McCoy.
Dan Watson hurt. I knew you having a good game against me was fluke.
Catch and run.
Watson done for the season.
Dang, listen, bro. Like right now, I'm just not on my shit right now, dog. That's all.
But at least Watson hurt.
And continue this big season.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Brissett. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete. And that is incomplete. No, coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead.
Over.
Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit.
How long Watson out for? Season-ending MCL Apple PCL cheer.
And he'll take
I don't know. It ain't safe. It only shows him.
Washington on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9. Looking deep for Julio. And that will be incomplete.
Well, shit, Watson did the same thing. He overthrew 1, 2.
It falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. He is out of bounds.
Y'all think it's a fucking joke when I say they meant for me to win this game, bro?
A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. Partner, I know we're
you gotta know Madden, bro. You gotta know Madden, bro.
Just helped out the NFC putting Watson out.
Effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding
Undoubtedly.
football here in the 4th.
They certainly are. And let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But
Animations like that only happen on Sim.
No, that should happen on what's name too, bro. But all you do is laugh,
the
yo.
yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Play action now. Brissett looking downfield for Jones. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was
Yo, Lou, can you hear me?
Sharp in this one, it's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation is.
Washington got no reads.
The same coaches, as a general rule, that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
On 1st down, Hurts.
Pass interference!
His offense
What the
was
fuck?
boy jump full animations.
Yeah.
Expect to see in a tie game,
Yeah, Day.
not in a lopsided game like this.
Did you see the fucking pass interference? You can't make this shit up, yo. You can't make this shit up, yo.
Ball on the 43.
You can't make this shit up.
They'll set up a throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. On the move past the 40. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw. Fires There's the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. 4 yards remain for second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to
Come on.
And this
Right there to the...
Come
on, bro.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders, and he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goddard. 26 yards.
You on a real play. What? I've been doing fake plays all this time? I can't on a real play. Like what?
Attempt to come here.
Come on, bro. Okay.
And that'll make this a 19-point game.
You've been getting some crazy ass animations this whole fucking game, bro. All I've been doing is laugh, yo. Motherfuckers watching the game.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run.
Had you for a 4th down stop behind the line, 3 yards. Dude jump in the air. Dude missed the tackle, then he jumped forward 2 yards to get a first. Come on, bro.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Eagles have
About time I'm about to say, come on, y'all. I had a fumble over there when we fucked what's the name up. 3 people around the ball, nobody get it. 2 more people coming, only 1 person yours pick it up. Come on, man. You can't make this shit up, yo.
You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great
Can't make it up, yo.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Touchdown.
Can't make this shit up, man.
Devontae Smith, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Pretty boy Lewis jump ball animation made.
The Eagle kick team out there.
Yeah.
As they run up and send this one away.
All the glistening gadgets is out, man. Listen, I'm just here for the shits and giggles, Lou. I'm here for the shits and giggles.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. What was once a really comfortable lead is not so comfortable anymore. Down to a 2-score game after they set a pair of touchdowns.
Haven't seen him make one good red all game.
Autopilot right now, okay? Get back to what was working for them earlier. Understand that they still have a 2-score lead, so it's not dire, but at the same time, okay, guys, let's match.
Why ain't he? I'm surprised that this shit is now happening.
Now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
You sound a little upset, my boy.
Hurt his heart.
It was the bullshit catches. It was no, man. I'll tell y'all shit in a minute.
The Eagles call on the extra defense.
Crying.
Prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Gibson here running out of the gun.
Look at this. Look.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
How you up 40-6 now you complaining Washington?
Oh, y'all can hear him? Okay, all right.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Wah wah.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Bruh, just crying.
They'll go again with Gibson. Gibson gets hit, and he fumbles it. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And there he goes, left side.
Well, it's been all fucking game. I've been wondering, like, yo, like, come on, man.
Continue to fight, don't they?
All fucking game, like, yo, I'm just laughing at the silly shit. Like,
they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know that's
like all fucking game, I'm just laughing at the silly shit they keep getting. Like, come on, man, that shit real.
Definitely qualifies.
Sure the fuck is undefeated, my boy. I'll give you that motherfucking monkey shit. Let's go, boys.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands.
Oh, come on. Now you can put, huh? Same. I love it.
Just outside the goal line.
Look at this shit here.
The lane opens here. He's past the
yo, it's not meant for me to win. Oh, shit. Yo, all you can do is laugh, man.
Not lose this game.
Big-time special teams play here in the fourth quarter
to
extend their lead. And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics
lean up.
And give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches
I want that fucking hit to be on.
That extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score. I don't have any analytics.
They bailing the crybaby out.
Yo, listen, this ain't the first play, bro. Like, you can know when I'm fighting hard as fuck to play in this game, bro. Like, did you see my man get pancaked like that? Come on. This shit opened up that one dude get pancaked by two people? Come on, man. I'm telling you, you just gotta know what you know, bro.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's gonna bring this out. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. Unfortunately, he's able to recover himself, but the clock's still rolling.
Too fucking hyped for you. You almost lost the ball, dickhead.
When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
And the relief when you get
you get the same energy. You
go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. And
better play defense.
Defensively, and now to get that first down and either get out of
this shit gonna make me play different. I see why you undefeated. But I'll tell you this, you won't stay undefeated. I'll see you again.
Throwing his Hurts.
Good fucking hit. Good hit, bro. Because I was gone. Good hit. Great fucking hit.
That means it's just one
great timing hit, because boy, I was gone. Boy, I was gone. Ball low.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Cameron Curl, and he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been running, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Bad
pass. For the fourth time today. Picked by
bad pass.
And
put this shit far enough.
Possession of the football. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the
fighting over it.
Throw to the end zone, first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That's cute.
101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And
that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one.
This shit easy, yo.
Couldn't hang on third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around.
They just won't give me the animations, yo. This shit crazy.
But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On third down, Brissett. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
So many times I advocate.
Ranger Kobe. What's the name was doing the same fucked up ass passes?
I thought he made the excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Fourth down, Brissett. Dancing to his left.
That was a Jacoby. I fucked you up. Don't blame me on Jacoby.
And a good thing too, probably. That
See, I'm gonna let everybody know what they're around the league to do, man. All you need to do is press you, right?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next
okay.
drive.
Say less. Say less.
Stand right now in the fourth quarter. This one pretty much out of reach. And
this shit. Two people. Come on, y'all. I know y'all see what I see, bro. Yo, big time horrible. Big time horrible.
Something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming
defense
days.
Too. Did you see my man just out? All you can do is laugh, yo. All I can do is laugh at this shit.
And figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Hurts sets up to throw it. The Sanders has got it complete. Finding space at the 40. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 20.
He just throws up prayers and jump balls.
That's it, bro. That's it. That's it. That's it, Dave. Just pay attention to what you see, kid. This shit is easy as fuck, bro. This shit easy as fuck, bro. If it was for man helping him out most of this game, this shit would have been a blowout, yo. But it's all good. I lost.
I wanna see Watson injury so I can laugh.
After the catch on the next-gen stats. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
They ain't gonna fucking kick return. I'll take just goofy shit, yo.
Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this will be recovered by Washington, and that should just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down.
I like it.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
There's so much shit I can go back and watch.
On one of those high-end sports cars, what's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Commanders, they are now 2 wins away from a perfect regular season as they run their mark to 15.
Injury update time.
Oh, yeah.
Next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for our visitors,
look how my man get pancaked.
To take a loss like this as they drop to 10-5, and they'll try again next week.
You can just laugh, yo.
Against New England.
Use the fucking first down to do that. You number laugh. They ain't gonna show it. I think this is it. No, that ain't it. All he's showing is my shit. Nah, they ain't gonna show it. It's a lot of shit you ain't showing, man. That's crazy. That dumbass jump ball there is letting him get. Let's go to injury updates. There's some options in there. There you go, Commanders. Get the fuck out of here. He ain't. The fuck his injuries off? Injuries off. I don't know how he escaped that one. Nobody heard. That's crazy.
Game prop didn't save.
No, it saved. He had. Yo, I'm not making this shit up. You got to laugh, yo. He had an Achilles tear or some shit. He had an
Cause you
ACL
had to
tear.
do all that extra shit at the end.
Huh? Right, they ain't had shit to do with that, bro. Me looking through the thing. So me looking through my shit is gonna stop them from having a quarterback that had an ACL tear not on the game. That's my fault. Please tell me you just didn't really say that shit. A dude who has an ACL tear, they gonna take. Come on, bro. That don't even make no damn sense. He didn't even get at me much. That's the crazy
Did
fucking
it say
part.
Apple tier?
Yeah.
It crop didn't save game, we will see.
It's an ACL tear. Because, as a matter of fact, he was scared. It was ACL tear. Then we ain't get no INTs? The fuck? It's only his defense is balling. We got a lot of fucking pass deflections. Drop pick, drop pick, drop pick, drop pick, drop pick, drop pick. That's crazy. That's all wrong team. Nope, he not injured. That's crazy.
I'm looking at it.
What, you looking at what? The injury?
Yeah, I see what.
Come on, go back in. Maybe you see something I don't see, because I ain't
It
see no
didn't
damn.
save on my end.
Wow. Then that's why. That's why. Then it ain't me, that's him. He came out the game fast, so that could happen. So if it didn't save on your end, wow. Enough said. It makes a lot of sense then. Say it safe here. If you ain't safe on your end, and you're a commissioner, then that matters.
It showed in schedule but not on main.
Then that's probably why. Then that's EA. That's not so. Dude had an ACL tear and everything. It is what it is. Like all I can do is laugh. All right, y'all. My kid's up. I get with y'all. Go to the bathroom, my boy.